Hey guys, Polo here, and today I'll do the review of the 1-to-1 skill high grade Hazel Custom. Alright, here is the Hazel Custom itself. Now, basically I've built this in a couple of days, and I gotta say, compared to Advanced Hazel, I feel this kit is slightly better. I mean, I'm not saying this kit is far superior to Advanced Hazel in any ways, but I feel this kit has some aspects that I feel that are in way better than the Advanced Hazel, in some ways not as good as the Advanced Hazel. So yeah, I just woke up this morning, so I just had my breakfast. So let's just get this review out of the way. So yeah, here's the Hazel Custom itself. Now I know I've already built the Advanced Hazel, but I like the Advanced Hazel so I like to build the Advanced Hazel so much. I actually want to go back to build this kit again. So I got the Advanced. As I said, I got the Hazel Custom right here. And I gotta say, well, I really like the color scheme as opposed to Advanced Hazels because, well, you don't usually see Titan's color mobile assist in this color usually. This is from what I heard, it's the rollout colors, but usually for Titans they're mostly in the dark blue, navy blue. You know what I mean? If you know what Titans do they? And as you can see, I did put on the marking stickers. Well, you get a few bunch left over. Excuse me. As I was saying, you do get a bunch of marking stickers over, maybe mostly one more Titan test team logo and some caution markings. And the marking stickers, well, they're okay, really. I mean, they do the job. Though I feel some marking stickers are a little bit too, offset. Not offset. I mean, like the way they're shaped is kind of awkward. So when you put them on the kit, it's not in the right shape. So you need to shave it off with like a knife or something. But yeah. Now in terms of stickers, well, it's exactly the same as Advanced Hazel. You don't get a lot as well. I'm gonna be real quick. Okay. So, in terms of stickers, basically it's the same. The eyes, the very nice camera that goes around the head. That's one interesting camera I've ever seen. The green on the legs right here, and the green on the backpack. That's it. So that's like your knee. And just like the Advanced Hazel, just missing to fit in. I fit a few areas here and there. Basically, the green sensor on the chest, the red on the manipulated fingers of the manipulators. Which, okay, speaking of the joints, you may notice the joints are slightly different from the original Hazel kits because well, on the older Hazel kits they use ABS plastic on the joints, but then on this kit they use KPS plastic, so the kit feels even more solid, like even more nicer to play around with as opposed to the older Hazel kit, which feature ABS. Which, I mean, I'm not saying ABS is a bad kind of plastic. I mean, I just feel that KPS is more suitable for these kind of plastic here and there. So saying the random manipulators to fit in the crotch. The black on the vents on back and forth. At least panel line, maybe you can also paint if you want. And the gray on the thrusters on the back, and the yellow on the vents on the back as well. That's it. There's a few more missing here and there, but they're not a huge deal really. So I left them out. But overall, the kit feels really solid. Like the kit feels really solid. Oh yeah, I forgot the gray on the cockpit and the knee. So I feel I noticed that also. But the overall kit feels nicer as opposed to the Advanced Hazel, so that is a good thing I could say. Articulation, well, it's exactly the same as the Advanced Hazel. The head is on a ball joint hinge in the neck, polycap ball joint hinge. The arms are on the polycap, which can swing forward and back. The arms can rotate all the way around. The arms can go out that far. And the shoulder is semi-independent from the shoulder. Rotation below the shoulder, again, not on the hinge, not on the normal polycap joint, but it's in the swivel. No, it's in the hinge. Double jointed elbow, again, 4 times pretty good. Ball jointed wrist. Torso is on a polycap and a peg, so it doesn't go that much, but it gives it up enough slightly. If I can, whoops. Yeah, the thruster bells fell a little bit too easily, which is not a huge deal, but you can always glue them on if you really don't want them to get in the way. The front skirts are moving together, but you can separate them like I do. They're on swivels. Side skirt is on the hinge and swivel somewhat. Back skirt doesn't move. The legs can go, if I could get the screw out of fingernails. Legs can go forward. Oh, pretty far. That's interesting. Damage back, out. That was what I need, but you didn't get 90 degrees maybe because of the bulky legs, which is okay. I mean, for a bulky, it's alright. The ankle is on a ball joint on the top, and the ankle armor is on a swivel thing, and then the ankle itself is on the like a swivel, and it's for action. And the backpack basically this slides out and this moves up. That's mainly for the shield booster, which I'll show later. So articulation exactly the same as the advanced Hazel, though I feel that, like I said in the details, basically because the case is KPS plastic, the case feels much more nicer as opposed to ABS plastic. So yeah, articulation is the same as the advanced Hazel, and it's good. Our accessories, well, exactly the same as the advanced Hazel, except you don't get as much as the advanced Hazel. First of all, you get the beam saber right here, and then it takes out. You do get, if I can find it, there we go. You do get a clear pink beam, which goes right in nicely. It's a little tight, so you be careful. And it has a beam saber holding hand, which is pretty nice in detail, but sometimes, yeah, just like you might see, it doesn't really hold properly, so you might want to glue that in. But it's nice to have that option. Just put that back on. Oops. Okay, so it's nice to have that on. And next off, you have the beam rifle with the trigger finger, and yes, the scope of the beam rifle. There's no sticker that you have to paint yourself. Unfortunately, it comes in the Titan. Just be. Unfortunately, it comes in that same color as the chest, which kind of sucks, which is kind of black or something like that. But okay, I think it's nice to have this color in a way, I guess. If it's nice in the hand, like so. And it's not okay. Speaking of the hands, the minute beers you get a beam saber holding hand, one open hand, and a trigger finger. That's it. Unfortunately, you don't have any holding hands, just like against Hazel, which kind of sucks. But you know, it is alright, really. Yeah. Give me a moment, okay. And of course, if I forget, you do get 2 handlebars for the long distance travel for the Hazel if you're using Hazel advanced Hazel stuff. But you can also replace them with missile launcher if you want to. Like here you got 2 of each. But I'm not gonna use them because they're pretty easy to lose. But it's nice to have an option. And of course you have the shield. Again, there is a stick, like a mic stick put on, but fortunately because of the curved surface, it kind of leaves a little weird, some air bubbles inside. Kind of wish it's designed in a way so that you can just fold over, but it's okay. And just like the Advanced Hazel, you can hold it up with a connector, which unfortunately still sucks because it's still using that same. I thought it would be improved when you use KFS, but no, it's still the same. It is holding a little better, but yeah, you know what I mean. See. It holds slightly better, but not as good. It's still not as good. And then lastly, you also get the stand up. And lastly, you get the shield booster. Again, you get a marking sticker put on top there. You could either put it on the top here, like here on the top here, like this, on the shield, or the other way around if you want, like that. Do it. There you go. Like, my God. Like this. Or my preferred way of displaying the shield booster is by sliding this pot, move this up, flip out this peg, and there's a poly cap here, there's a peg there, and this thing fits snugly, nice and snugly into the pot. Give a moment. That's pretty cool. I like it. I prefer this more than the Advanced Hazel, to be honest, because the Advanced Hazel doesn't have any poly caps in the pod, and unfortunately it is ABS plastic, so it is quite hard to fiddle around with. And unfortunately, when I was fiddling around with it, it kind of made the shield booster loose in some way. But it's nice to have an option right there. And Yeah, that's a bunch of accessories. Not a lot according to Advanced Hazel, but still, it is pretty good for what it is. Or for comparisons, we should bring Advanced Hazel. You should bring Advanced Hazel right here. Okay, there is a few differences, obviously. You got a new V-fin and mask. You got the sub arms. You got a different potash and a shield booster. And you got new feet attachment. Yeah, so that is, I think that's it. Yeah, that's a comparison. I mean, I honestly like the Advanced Hazel in terms of accessories, but I like the Hazel Custom because of its quality, I guess. So yeah, that's a review. Alright, so a review of the high grade Hazel Custom. Now what do I think of this kit? It's pretty solid as compared to the older Hazel kits I've seen from reviews, and it is a very nice feeling, nice kit in terms of design and overall experience. Now, if the details are pretty good, I mean, there's a lot of customers for its time, so that's pretty good. Articulation is still good, though I wish the legs can be a little bit better. Accessories, well, they do their job really. Though if you want more stuff, I suggest you get the Advanced Hazel. And now here comes the question that you guys were asking: should I get the Hazel Custom or the Advanced Hazel? Or should I get this kit in general? So that depends. If you already have a Hazel, I suggest it's alright. You pass on it because you're not really missing out really, because the only difference I feel about this kit is just the plastic, and other than that, nothing much has changed really. If you don't have a Hazel, that depends. If you like the design of the Hazel custom, and let's say the color scheme of this guy, then just go for it. But if you're willing to pay a little bit more and get more stuff out of it, I suggest you get the Advanced Hazel, because the Advanced Hazel is basically the Hazel custom with more parts. And yeah, I mean, trust me. I mean, if you don't mind the color scheme of the Advanced Hazel, then yes, you're getting more stuff as opposed to the Hazel custom. But I feel the Hazel custom is more, in my way. I feel in my way it's better than the Advanced Hazel because of the plastic. So, if you don't want to spend too much, then yes, take a custom review. But if you want to spend a little bit more and get more stuff out of it, then yes, get the Advanced Hazel. Overall, this kit's good, and I highly recommend you get it if you guys can find it in the store, especially Hazel Custom, because I didn't really see any Advanced Hazels which use KBS as opposed to P banner version. So yeah, if you find it Hazel Custom, go get it, because it is kind of rare if I put it that way. So yeah, so guys, thanks for watching this review, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.